Alright guys, this is yet another pickup video. I'm not going to call it a pickup video because this is a bunch of shit that I've accumulated over a long period of time since the last time I did a video, which was like in November, I think. And it is the 19th of January right now. I don't know where to start, so I'm just going to just grab shit and just play show and tell with the camera here. Matty Collector recently put up something that they said, well actually they never said it was sold out. They just took it off the site altogether last year during the summertime, very shortly after they put it up. And those were the 30th anniversary Superpowers DC Universe Classics figures. There were 6 of them in the line, and all of them were repaints, and they were very expensive, and they, like I said, they disappeared off of the site without any warning or anything. They never said sold out, they never said out of stock, they just vanished from the page altogether. So I'm just going to show you what I got. I got the Gold Edition Superman. This is a figure that never was released. If you look at the Superpowers archive, I think that's what the website is called, but if you look for Superpowers on, if you Google it, you'll probably find the homepage, the web page, that is like a big database of all the Superpower stuff. It has everything that was never released listed on there, and this Gold Superman was one of the things that they were going to do for the 50th anniversary of Superman. It was going to commemorate that way back in, shit, I don't know, 1984 or 5, something like that. It's a pretty cool homage to that figure, but there are 2 Superman figures in this line of just repaints, and the other one is a pale blue Superpower style Superman figure, and I'm going to be picking that one up next, more than likely. They also come with a collect and connect piece that is polybagged in the boxes that they come with to build a Calabac figure, which is repainted to look like he did in the Superpowers line, which was brown color scheme instead of the green one that we got from the I think it was Wave 6 of DC Universe Classics. So this one is the Riddler, the Super Amigos Riddler from Argentina. So this is actually a Green Lantern figure that was repainted as the Riddler, and it was only released in Argentina under the Super Amigos line, and it went for a lot of money in the 90s because, you know, collectors are crazy and they pay a lot of money for stuff like that. And this is a pretty accurate recreation of what it was, and all the way down to the miscolored legs and the discolored, the mismatched arms and stuff. All of that was part of the original figure, which is pretty fun and just kind of a cool little nod to that. Although I would have preferred a proper Riddler rather than a repaint of Green Lantern, but whatever. It's all good. It's all good because I do love Superpowers. And let's just get on with some more toys. Got some Star Wars Black figures. I got the Han Solo here with some Christmas money. Not Christmas money, it was a gift certificate. I also got Greedo, so you can decide which one shoots and which one dies. And Chewbacca from the Force Awakens line. It has a different head than the one that was released previously. And he also has a different paint color. Nothing too spectacular, but that's that. For you Battlefront players, I got this Shock Trooper, Stormtrooper. I got 3 of these actually. It's a very cool figure. And so that's what I got for the Star Wars Black series. I also, from the Facebook group about Marvel Legends that I participate in. I bought this Power Man and Iron Fist duo, Marvel Team Up. These are the Toy Biz versions. There's a new Iron Fist figure that's in white, but he's more modern looking. And I like my the 70s cheesy Power Man and Iron Fist. And I'm just going to put that in my little Marvel Legends pile over there and get them out of the way. I got these last night at Walmart. It's Fangster from the Hot Wheels line. This is designated as a Dino Rider, which I guess Mattel owns Tyco now, so they have the name Dino Riders and used it for this, which is kind of funny. And this came in a 3-pack, which is just another Shark Cruiser. As I have said before, they keep repeating that figure over and over and over and over and over, and I don't know why, but they just love that mold. My wife was in like a knick-knack store, like a Claire's Boutique or some shit like that, and I was in there with her, and there was this tube of candy that I saw, and it came with this pig that you squeeze and his eyes pop out like that, and I thought it was cute and I wanted it, so she bought it for me. And the candy was pretty good. And one night when I was shopping for some groceries in Walmart before Christmas, we were doing some Christmas shopping and grocery shopping. We were looking for some baby clothes for my sister-in-law, who is not communicating with us right now. She is the one that is married to the guy that set our house on fire. She's divorcing him, but I don't know why she's ignoring us right now. Anyway, I found this Grouchy Smurf. Is it Grouchy? Yes, it's Grouchy. Grouchy Smurf PVC while I was looking at stuff. It was left in there by somebody, and I think it's a McDonald's premium. So let's, as you all know, I'm always fucking picking up movies. So let's look at what I got. Okay, so I got this standard definition release of Goodnight Mommy. I have not watched this yet, but I've heard good things. I've also heard that it's terrible. So one or the other. I will make my own decisions on that one. And I got the Toho Godzilla Collection Volume 1 and Volume 2. These have a bunch of previously released Godzilla movies, but they're all just kind of put sloppily together. As double features, and they're all just kind of stacked together on one spindle. So there's 3 discs in here with the 6 movies on it, so 2 movies per disc. And then this one has 7 movies on it, and they're just not in any particular order. They're just random, which is kind of weird and stupid, but you know, it's good for you. It's Godzilla. And let's carry on here. Keep going with these movies here, and I do have quite a few. So I just got these with Barnes & Noble gift card. That is Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. The previous double feature release had better special features than this Blu-ray, which is sad, a little sad. I also picked up American Psycho. This was only $5 after several discounts. Silent Hill, which has been kind of a pain in the ass to find. I don't care what anybody says, I rather like the movie. So there's that. Jurassic World, got that one a while back, quite a while back. The American Psycho and Silent Hill I also got at the same time as Ghostbusters 1 and 2. A couple weeks ago, got Knock Knock. If you haven't seen this, it's worth checking out. It's very misogynistic and kind of hilariously misogynistic, if that's your cup of tea. That's not necessarily mine. I don't pick a movie out because it is misogynistic, but it has a mean streak in it, a mile long, and it's also kind of like a loose remake, not really a loose one, maybe it's even a direct rip-off of a movie called The Seducers, also known as, shit, I forgot the name of the movie now. It'll come to me, hold on. The name of the movie was... Fuck it. It was, Death Game, that's the name of it, Death Game. Look up the trailer for Death Game if you have seen this movie, Knock Knock, and you can compare and contrast. Also, Death Game, or The Seducers, I'm pretty sure is available to watch on YouTube in its entirety. Also, I stashed these way back in October in the $7.50 bin at Walmart because I knew that they were going to ship them back because of Halloween releases. Last House on the Left with the art card on the cover. This is the original movie, not the remake. The remake is shit. This is the remake of The Hills Have Eyes, which is not shit. This is a good remake. And yet another remake, Invasion of the Body Snatchers from 1970, I think 74 or 78. 78. This one has Jeff Goldblum and Donald Sutherland and Leonard Nimoy in it. The Ant-Man, that was a lot of fun. We went to see that one in the theater a while back. It was still in theaters. And picked up the Green Inferno. This says that it's the director's cut, but it's still rated R, which is odd. I'll have to investigate this a little bit further. We did see this one in the movie theater a while back when it was in theaters still, and I liked it for the most part. I'm going to have to find out if this director's cut, this so-called director's cut, is any different from the theatrical release, because it looked like there was stuff cut, and I'll look into that and find out. Also picked up Sinister 2 because we had the first one, and we watched this. I thought it was kind of a dud, but my wife kind of liked it, I think. And continue with the theme here of the movies here. It's a lot of them, I tell you. Got Transformers on Blu-ray, I know. And Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Yes, I know, shut up. Because I have the other two on Blu-ray and I decided I wanted to get all of them together. I was looking for something specific on eBay and I found this lot of standard def movies, and I bought it, and came to about, I don't know, no, it wasn't $30, it was cheap. It was listed to be 7 movies, but he sent me an extra one. The first one is the extra one. He threw this in. This is the complete Diamond Anniversary Edition Superman Collection, the Paramount Cartoon Classics of Max and Dave Fleischer. So this is all the Fleischer animation Superman movies. This was released by Image Image Entertainment, and it says 1991, but I think it's a little newer than that. It's 147 minutes of old black and white Superman cartoons, up and away. So that was kind of a nice little throw in. This was one of the things that was listed in the auction listing, the Terminator, and it says it's signed ? As you can see, I don't know if you can see that very well. There is Arnold Schwarzenegger's autograph right there. Now, the guy that sold it to me, the seller on eBay, said that his ex-girlfriend used to work in the office that Schwarzenegger was working in when he was the governor of California, and that she got it signed personally by him, but he ended up working in the same office eventually and had to run an auto pen machine, and basically what that does is it signs documents on behalf of a person, and he thinks that the movie cover was actually signed by an auto pen, but you can't really tell. He says that comparing it to other auto pen stuff that he kept for himself, it looks more auto pen than actually signed. Plus, it wasn't like made out to anybody, so that's kind of telling in and of itself. Also included in this lot was Terminator 2 Judgment Day, a movie I really dislike immensely, and it has a lot to do with Edward Furlong because I can't stand that little fuck. And I also don't like the direction that movie went or the sequels, so fuck all that. And let's see, I got Kung Fu Hustle. I already had this one, but here's another copy of it. And something I wasn't necessarily interested in, but it was in the lot, and we're getting down to the stuff that I wanted. This is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. This is a special edition with a whole bunch of extra features. This is out of print on standard definition, but you can easily find this on Blu-ray, because why wouldn't it be easily available on Blu-ray? Next up is Donnie Darko. What, you suck a fuck, you fuck ass? Anyway. Next up is one that I was after, and that is Deathbed, the bed that eats. So this is a Cult Epics release from a while back. This was very easy to get a hold of at places like Best Buy, unbelievably, back in the day. So I'm very excited to have that finally, even though it's not on Blu-ray, but it doesn't really matter. And finally, the one I was after, which is The Room, a classic. If you haven't seen it, you gotta see it, because it's just terribly great terribleness. And very, very, very few video games were purchased, but here they are. For the Vita, I picked up Injustice: Gods Among Us. I have this on 3 consoles now: Vita, PS3, and PS4. I don't have a PS4 still, but all of that just so I can boost the trophies. And I recently got this one just the other day, and that is Earth Defense Force 2 on Vita. If anybody wants to join in on some co-op with me, if you got a Vita, not hard to find on there, on the PSN. It's a good game, a lot of fun. For the PS3, I got El Shaddai. I don't have any hard drive space to play this, but it looks really cool. I need to make at least another 1,000 gig free. Sorry, okay. Anyway, 100 gig, what was that? I can't remember the exact quote now. Anyway, next one is one I was after for a while. I asked Tom if he had this or could find it. This is Time Crisis Raising Storm with Time Crisis 4 and Dead Storm Pirates. Had a hard time finding this in good condition, and I have since found 2. I didn't buy 2, I just got this one. And haven't played that one yet either, just because my hard drive was full. And I got a Kai Katana for the 360 because I haven't had a hard time locating this one locally. I even contacted a buddy of mine in Tucson to see if he could find it there, and I tracked one down, and he went to go get it, and he said that they didn't have it, which I was like, shit. So that is everything, I think. Yeah, that's everything. That went by a lot quicker than I thought it would. Some of that was just stuff I got, and other ones were Christmas presents, so I hope that didn't drag on for too long. Hope you got a kick out of watching me show stuff to the camera and tell you what it was, even though you can read. Well, I assume most of you can read. And I look forward to seeing all your videos as you start putting more stuff out, and I will continue to try and crank out some more on a more consistent basis. I've just been very busy, as I mentioned in a previous video, and I think that is it. Yeah. Sorry, my nose itched. Yeah, here's a note the guy said. I included a bonus DVD. Enjoy. And what did I spend on this? Okay, the total was $32.65, but the bulk of that was shipping. Shipping was $12.65, and the total for the movies was $20. So you break that down and do the math and figure out what I paid per disc. Because I failed math. I failed everything. Yeah, that is everything. So yeah, like I said, look forward to seeing your guys' videos, and I will be putting out some more stuff in the maybe near future. I'm not making any promises at all. Don't hold me to it. I do have a few of these figures that I was going to do like a spotlight on. I'm going to call it a review, so it's not like show and tell. And once I get those cleaned up and kind of sorted out, I'll do that. And I'll focus on some other stuff like comics and magazines, whatever. And other things I have lying around. I might do some first impressions on some of the games that have been sent to me by other YouTubers like Josh and Tom. Actually, you guys are the only ones I think that have sent me games. So yeah, I'll be doing some first impressions on those, I think, if I am able to. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.